Hi friends, it's me Lois with Wild Child Mercantile, coming at you tonight from the Wild Honey group for our Monday night page hop. Haven't got to do one for quite a while, so it's nice to be here with everyone. So this was our trash to treasure was our theme for today, and that's always something that I enjoy and I'm a fan of and love to do. So it was right up my alley to be able to join in this evening. I was really happy that I was able to and do a trash to treasure project. Hi Monica, welcome in. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome everyone. Come on in. We're gonna be having some fun with some trash. Thank you, Sandy. Hey, Steph. Y'all come on in. My hair looks like I've got a comb over going on. Welcome into the Wild Honey group. Up after me is, hey Sharon, is Wendy. It's Dusty Granny's Crafts by Wendy. She will be wrapping us up. She's our caboose for the night. Hi Linda. Another Oklahomian, huh? We've got quite a few Oklahoma craft friends. That's not very far away from me since I'm in Arkansas. Got me a thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, James said the other day he chunked the children, chunked the wild children or something like that. I was like, yeah, I've got to find a good name for my thing. Yep, the wild and the honey are in the group, are in the house right now, huh? So our main base for our project tonight is going to be an Amazon mailer. That's our trash, and we're going to use some cardboard too, which would also be some trash to treasure. Hi, Trailside Designs. Welcome in. That's right, not far from you, Monica. We're in the tri-state area. We got Texas and Oklahoma and Arkansas. And Sandy's over there in California. Hi, Stephanie Wisby. Welcome in. Y'all come on in. We're gonna be doing a fun little bag that you can just hang on the wall and put whatever you want in it for fun. And I've got these two prints that we're gonna put. One is gonna go on the front, and this will be the back. This print is gonna be the back, and then she's gonna be on the front. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, nice. Yep, I did live down in Arkadelphia, and I work in Hot Springs. So you definitely are in the neighborhood, huh? So we're gonna take our mailer and turn it inside out. Hello, Miss Mandy, my fellow trashy lady. And this is always kind of a pain, but you don't want no, I did not create her. I bought her off of Etsy. It was a big, huge file of cowgirl graphics that I just love the colors with the blue and the pink. But you have to be careful doing this because sometimes it will rip on you on the sides. And but you just turn them inside out to make you a little bag. And when they're all wrinkly like this, they almost kind of already look like leather, you know, so that's not so bad when you're going with the Western look here like us. Just hoping it turns out. She is elegant. She is pretty. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I really like her too. So there's a whole bunch of prints. Yeah, I love to buy those things on Etsy where you get, 300 prints for $2 or whatever. It's nice. We're getting our little feed sack turned in here. Trying to get the corners poked out. give us as much surface area as we possibly can to use our printable. I thought I had a bigger Amazon bag, but I might have got thrown away. But we're gonna make this one work. Hi, Maddie. We're doing the trash to treasure tonight, using an Amazon sack. I hate when my stuff comes in the blue and white plasticky. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. You know those blue and white plasticky Amazon packages? It's like, what is this? I've been gypped. Hi, Brenda. My beautiful friend, back at you. Yeah, when I get those plastic ones, I hate it because I always save these and use them, reuse them. Miss Stephanie Wisby, how's life up there in Tennessee? And like I mentioned, after me is Wendy with Dusty Granny's Crafts by Wendy. Okay, so now, oh, you did? They make great craft supplies. I always save them so I can reuse. I'd like to get these. And like I said, it kind of already starts to look like old leather because of all the crinkleness of it, which is good. And then we're going to take some cardboard too and make us some little pieces on the side with some tacks and stuff, and I'm going to try and get them all crinkled up and not too stiff looking. So we're just going to make everything look all worn out and raggedy. So I'm going to go ahead, I think I'll go ahead, and while I have this out, go ahead and cut my other little pieces. Hi, Amanda. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. I just kind of pictured, those little things you see on a bag that's like kind of like a little leather piece that is on there. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Hi, Doodle. We're doing some trash to treasure tonight. I'm not usually on Monday nights anymore. I'm usually on Wednesday nights on my craft around the clock, my other job. And so it's fun to be on at different times sometimes. But we're just making our little strips to go on the side of our bag. I don't really care for this. Let me see if I can get that off. Oh. And one more. Denise, did you ever think when you made that name everybody would just call you Doodle? Did you ever think? Hi, Andrea. So we're just breaking this down to make it a little bit more pliable. And then we're going to start. If you just came in, these are the images we're going to use on our bag. This is going to be the front. Kind of reminds me of one of those old pictures with the frame that is kind of bows out a little bit. And this is going to be the back. Which, hi Pamela, welcome in. I'm glad to have you. Hi Tracy. You probably won't even see the back, but I just feel better having it finished off with something, and you know, we can always use something pretty. And you can always flip it around, really. It's gonna be two-sided. So, but we're gonna take some ink here and run it across our little bag just to make it look a little bit more raggedy. Gotta break down our cardboard. This is a trash to treasure. There's worse things you could be called than Doodle Right. That's cute. Anyways. I wonder if we can, I don't know that it will, no, it doesn't really do anything, does it? I was just wondering if we could rough up the edges a little bit. That works pretty good. We're doing some trash to treasure. At least trash to craft, right? It may not be a treasure to anyone, but at least trash to craft. So glad y'all are all here tonight. I hope you've had a good night. Oh well, those people don't matter, do they, Doodle? You're Doodle from here on out. Alright, so those are going to be, I just thought that once we get our bag together, these would be cute to kind of look like the leather straps here. And we'll put the little, I'm going to put some tacks here, put one on each side. And that's what we are doing with those. While I was trying to get them all worn out here and easier to mess with. So now, let's see. Let's go ahead and just start working with, okay. Go ahead and start working with some of our inks here to make our bags look, our bag to look a little bit more aged. Let me turn my glue gun on here in case we need it. And this, we're just gonna, you just see that vintage photo kind of light on there. It's not very dark. Let me get my image here to see where we're gonna go, because we might have a little room to do a bend down here on the top. But we don't want that to show. We can't let them in on the secret that it's an Amazon bag, can we? It'll ruin our whole image. Maybe we'll see about that. So I think I will go ahead and just do all of the aging up, and then we'll put our image up, even though we won't really see a lot of it. Once our image is on there, we'll know it's finished and good. See, look how that kind of makes it look like old raggedy leather. We actually our bathroom walls are covered in paper sack that they tore in little pieces and decoupage on there to make it look like old leather. Welcome back, Stephanie. Get these corners where they look like they've really been hit. And then we need to do the same for our little, I don't know, maybe we should go ahead and paint them a dark. I wonder if we can do these with one of these sprays here and hope for the best. I haven't ever used these distress sprays yet. So I don't know. Yeah, I do that too whenever I need to, but it already was pretty aged looking as it was. So let's see if how we good to try new things from time to time, right? So we're just gonna see. I don't know how this works. If it dries pretty quick or not. Seems to be. So let's go ahead and get all of our little side pieces sprayed, and then we can get this cleaned up. And, see, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I love things with a, you know, a Western flair to it. So this is kind of right up my alley. And I hope y'all like it too. Even if Cowboys stuff isn't your jam. But you can do it with any image. You know, it doesn't have to be cowgirls or boots or horses or anything like that. So I had gotten a 3-pack of these distress sprays because I love the distress inks, and so I thought, well, I'll just get them and play with them and see how they do, and seems to be doing pretty good. Definitely makes them look old and raggedy. Did y'all all have something good for dinner? I made a new thing. I took hamburger meat and added in some green chilies, and then mixed in a taco rice mix, and kind of made like our own hamburger helper. It was really good. My husband liked it, and so did I. We're going to put our images in. You thought Cowboys were? Well, they're a pain in the butt is what they are. Alright, so let me get this all off here. I don't want to get everything all nasty. Yeah, I hadn't either. They seemed pretty cool. I got this 3-pack. It was vintage linen, the vintage photo, and then the walnut stain. So that's why I was going for the darkest one there. Ooh, that sounds good, Tracy. I love that. I love when I do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use a brush here. My father's daughter cooked some lemon parm pasta, and I cut up a pork chops that Hubs grilled last night and tossed. Ooh, that sounds really good. Very, very good. Ooh, that sounds good too, Kendra. I'm just wetting around the edges so it'll tear a little bit easier, hopefully. I sprayed a little water on my glass mat here and just using a paintbrush. I have some of those water pens, but I just don't ever mess with it. Are y'all in warmer weather now? We had a really nice day today. When I went on my lunch break, it was so nice out. I was super glad for it to be nice. Oh, I was wondering when you said your father's daughter, I was kind of like, isn't that you or your sister? Yeah, I wasn't going to pry. I'm like, if she wants to give more details, she will. See how nice this is tearing? We'll come back and get some of the, yeah, I love breakfast for dinner too. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. That sounds good. Sounds very good. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Oh, is it Brenda? Ugh. Get some of this white off of there. We don't want the white showing on our bag for sure. I'll probably run some ink all around the edges here in a second anyways, just in case we did pick up some white. So we can yeah, me too, Tracy. I had a hard time just learning to cook for just 2 people. When it got down to just me and him, it was like, hi, Roseanne. Welcome. So let's just take our ink here and we're gonna just cover up some of the white that's around the edges if it's still showing, so we don't have to sit here and pick it apart the whole time. So we can, oh nice. 50s is nice. 50s is nice. I think that's probably what it was for us too. It was in the 50s. Hi, the Bohemian Sasquatch from North Carolina. Yeah, I've got where I got some of those bowls that were clearance at Walmart that has a little 2-pack of them. And when I make soups and stuff like that, I'll save our extras in that. Then we can have them for another dinner as well. And that is nice to have a double doer. Well, Mandy, it was last week, honey bun. All right, so let's get our bag over here and see which one we want to. So here's what she's gonna look like here on our bag. Isn't that pretty? I'm just going to use a glue stick because I have discovered that that is actually really easy when you're just doing regular paper to stuff and not having to worry about all the wrinkles and things that come along with Mod Podge sometimes. If it will stick to this, I may have to use some Mod Podge. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to, because the paper underneath is so wrinkly that we gonna have to. Dang it. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Thank you all. We're gonna really dress it up here too. That stuff just comes out so stinking fast. Hey, Regina. I don't know how you get to the stars. It should be at the bottom. I don't know. I was happy I opened up my Etsy store yesterday and put a few things in there this morning before work. And somebody already bought 2 things. So I already got 2 sales in my Etsy store. So now this should stick. Should stick pretty good. So here's our gal on the front. And then we're gonna come back here and get our, where's my brush with the water. And come along the edge here. And you can put whatever you want in this bag. I grabbed a few neutral colored florals to put in there. I mean, you don't really have to put anything. You can just hang it on a hook. Well, it is pretty complicated. Once I got started, I had some issues figuring out how to do the shipping. So I had to ask James at Rustic Cabin Crafts. He helped me with the shipping part. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn. I'm so glad to have you. Yeah, the event this weekend was a lot of fun. And it was nice to get to meet new friends that were watching us. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm glad you like it. This is going to be our image on the back. But like I said, you could easily just flip it over and make it double-sided. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome in. Thank you, Megan. Y'all come on in. Thank you, Megan. This is the back image, and then here's what we put on the front. Thank you for sprinkling, Tracy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for being here. I told Stephanie, Honey and Bear, I was like, I hope you're not the only one watching, since I'm not usually live on Monday nights. But it was fun. This was a theme I always enjoy doing, Trash to Treasure. So, thank you, Megan. I wanted to jump in on the fun. Oh, nice, Roseanne. I have a friend back in Texas that actually used to clean our house for her, but she was a barrel horse trainer. Her name is Latricia Duke, and she just went to the NFR last week or two, whenever that was. Oh, good. I'm glad, Megan. I'm sorry I couldn't watch everybody. I'm at work, so during the day, and that's why we're so thankful for Sandy, who handles the page hops on Mondays for us, because me and Steph have to work. And I wanted it to kind of, hi Wendy. Wendy's up after me, that old dusty granny. I loved her name the first time I saw it, because I like people that can have fun and, you know, just be silly sometimes. Well, here's our back image. Okay. You got your stuff ready to go, Wendy? Okay. So now we're gonna put our other image here on the back. And we need our glue here. I just haven't discovered a way to only squirt out a little bit out of this bottle of Mod Podge. No, can't take life too serious, can we? But cowboy and cowgirl crafts are fun. Oh, I bet that was really nice, Roseanne. We're just eyeballing it. We don't have to be, we're not going for perfection, but I want to get all this Mod Podge off of here first, so it doesn't mess up our image on the other side. Turquoises. My favorite color is black, and then followed by all versions of turquoise, you know, aqua, turquoise, teal, you name it. That is, oh, you know what, Mandy? Where's my... I wanted to find what it... Here it is. I can add a little bit of my dirt to the edges. It is a Amazon mailer that I turned inside out. But look, I can put some of this and just give it a little bit of, on these spots that have a little bit of Mod Podge, add a little bit of my dirt. Yep, Amazon mailer. One of my favorite craft supplies. You know, hopefully you can see that dirt there around the edges. Kind of really just making it a little bit more rustic looking. Yeah, it is really handy. Of course, you can paint it if you want, which I just left mine the brown color because I went over it with some of the different inks and stuff. So it I just kept it the brown color for the effect of it all. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, isn't that cool? I have no idea what it really is, but it's called Dixie Belle Dirt. So you can really see it good here on the, where we've put it around the edge. It's that grayish color. This one is the ash color of dirt. A very special friend sent that to me in Happy Mail. Sue, girl, usually in the middle of the night when I can't sleep is when I come up with stuff. That is my thing. Yes, it is Dixie Belle Dirt. And this one is in the color ash. So I thought about trying to fold down our bag just a hair, but I think we might need to just go ahead and keep it up because I don't want that to be showing, you know. Oh, thank you, Roseanne. I appreciate you. Robin uses it. Yep. It is a cool supply, you know. Just one of those things that you can add to your repertoire of fun stuff. I'm just hot gluing the tops together here where it didn't quite come together. So here's our front so far of our little bag, and here's our back. And like I said, it's pretty much going to be two-sided, so it won't matter which side you use. And this is what I was going to do on the sides here. Is just I wanted to take these nails here and put them there. So it would be 2 on each one. So I need a bunch of them. Let me see if I can nip off these. Yep, we did. Okay, so we're going to put our hot glue here and here. And just put this here. Into where it looks like those little pieces of leather or whatever it was on those old mail bags and stuff. Thank you, Roseanne. You're too sweet. You know how you see those with the leather and the button? Just thought that would be cool to add in. Thank you. I always say everything is the details. It's all the details. Details, details. So, do it on this side. So everything we're doing to the front, you know, it will also be on the back. This is actually Maddie's old room. We still have Raina's room in there as our little guest room. But yeah, I know you don't get to see shirtless Terry anymore. Do you hear that, Terry? He's watching his show. And don't let him fool you. He liked showing his shirtless self. He's a hot mess. So then we'll just come and poke in our little thingies, our doohickeys. Oh, I wish. I sure wish. Let me get a bunch of these cut. I may go ahead and just do these on the front right now, and then I'll go back and do the back side ones because I don't want to run out of time for us to do all of our stuff that we want to do. Where did it go? So we need 8. And I'm leaving just a little bit of the pokey thing on there. Mandy. I'm not going to tell him that. His head will get bigger. For those of y'all that are just watching, I used to craft at my kitchen table, so when my husband was going to the shower, you would see him because he usually had his shirt off, and so all my people on my lives always got quite the show from Terry as he's going by shirtless. All right, so that's 2, 4. I think I've got enough here. Alrighty, so let's get these on. And then it pokes through the cardboard a little and helps it hold. My husband built me this desk in here in our middle bedroom, so I would have a dedicated place to do my lives and stuff. And we brought my laser in here as well and built a table for that. So he spoils me trying to help me with my crafting. He's a good one. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate you. I'm glad you love it. Glad my crazy ideas appeal to someone. Okay, so then, see how our bag has those little things on the side? I just have an X tool. It's not an expensive one. I actually bought it on payments through Amazon. But it has been, yes, he is. It has been a very good one. I have not had any problems out of it. Knock on some wood. I've used it quite a bit and haven't had any issues. So that is great. let's see what I did with mine. Yeah, I put stuff out and then I like, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. So I got some of this leather. It was actually clearanced at Hobby Lobby. I was gonna try and do two little strips at least. I don't need that long of a handle for anything, so maybe we will double it up here, triple it up, whatever we can do. So we're going to see if I can maybe pull this open just a hair to get our leather pieces shoved in here. Have them all. Come on, gal. You can do it. Oh. I have 3 of each. Go through there, and then we will take a piece and just tie it around. And we're gonna just tie this around here, and it will help hold it in its spot. What did Sue? Hey, what did Sue say? What did old Sassy Sue have to say? Okay. So then when we pull this back through, then you can just see the leather there on the side holding it. And hopefully I made these long enough to where it gets across to our other side. We may need to no, it's an Amazon mailer. Oh, it pulled through. All right, we're just gonna use some old rusty wire. That was my first choice, and so we're just gonna go back to our original plan. Just gonna use some old rusty wire, and we'll use our Yep, it's an Amazon mailer. Just turned inside out to where you don't see any of the writing or anything. There we go. That was my original plan anyway, was the rusty wire, so I think it's gonna look just fine like that. Just fine and dandy. So next I wanted to use some of our sari silk and make some little I just call them one loop bows on the sides. Terry, they were talking about how they miss seeing you shirtless. Oh. So what I like to do is, let's see, is just make you a one loop on this one side, and then you cut your pieces on the other side, and we will just alternate a few of these in these dusty blue and pink colors to use that go. And the sari silk is nice to use in these kind of projects because it's already so kind of raggedy looking. And what did you say? Oh yeah, you could do it with any paper sack or anything. Actually, I'd even thought about using a paper sack and making some fringe at the bottom. But yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff with your paper sacks. I wouldn't use maybe like one of the you know, that wrapping paper that's just paper, the brown craft paper. I think it would be a little too thin, but it would definitely work for a paper sack, I think. Got 8 minutes. We're cutting it close. I actually got mine off of Etsy. Stephanie found this lady that was doing mystery boxes, and we got a crap ton, which is an official measurement, I'll tell you, of sari silk for $10. We got this big box and all these different colors and stuff, and I need to look and see if she still has that deal, because I think a lot of other people would enjoy that for sure. Okay, so it's kind of like a tassel, but I just gather up all the loops up here at the top, and I just, like I said, I just call it a one loop bow is what I refer to it as. So instead of having 2 loops, it's got just the one up at the top. And I wanted to make one of these for each side. So we're gonna try and get both of these made. Oh. And always my tip for your bow dabra is crochet thread. If you don't want to use the jute twine, crochet thread is so super strong and it works perfectly than just regular twine. Let me see, make sure I get them both about the same length. What are you laughing about? I missed it. I thought these colors was nice with that, those dusty colors of our little lady there. Oh, you did? Yeah, I use crochet thread, and man, one of those things will last you 1,000 years. But you can also, you know, get the crochet thread in different colors, so then it can go with your bow. Like I have this black twine I use for black bows, or really dark colors. But you know, you can find the crochet thread balls usually at flea markets and things like that, and they're very handy to use for your Bodabra. I've done that since I started this whole shebang bang. Since I first bought a Bodabra. I think we'll do one more pink and then we should be good. Make it a little bit taller. I mean, a little bit up there. So then I wanted to take our, I don't know if I need one that big. I think that's a little too big. I wanted to take our little conchos we have here. And now these are going to be really bright and shiny, but we're just going to have to deal with it. They're not going to be dark and decrepit like everything else. But I thought it would be a nice, fun touch to add in. You know, whenever I was young, we used to use these stinking conchos for everything. So here is my little one loop bow majig. And then we've got our little thread through our concho. Did pink on one side and I did blue on the other. And we're going to put those on the side of our bag here. So y'all be sure and refresh here in just 1 minute to see Miss Wendy. Thank you, Mandy. From Dusty Granny's Crafts by Wendy. So then we're going to come here and I'm going to just glue these right here at the very, 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 very side of our bag. Let me get these on here before... Ow, gosh, dang. 2 burns in one night. 2 burns in one night. Get this on here just so I can show you the finito project. And like I said, I had gotten some floral, just some Sweet Annie and some baby's breath and stuff to put in it. But you could put anything that you wanted in the bag. But here is our finished project. We've got our little bows here on the side and our cowgirl. But I sure appreciate y'all being here and joining me for this fun event and fun project. And like I said, be sure and stay tuned in Wild Honey for Dusty Granny, Wendy, as she does her project. So y'all all have a wonderful evening. Thank you again. Get some rest, and I will see you soon. Love y'all. Bye.